give God the best. You could have taken the crippled animal, but took the best. And Cain will have come to him and said, I have food. I'm a tiller of the ground. Can I give you some food? So you can go ahead and buy some, I buy some sheep from you. God wants and demands on the sacrifice of blood. He said, no, I will give God what I want. And he gave God what he wanted. And he did it anyhow. You can't have faith in a God and you walk with him anyhow. Look at Genesis chapter 1, which I'm reading, verse 3 now. And in the process of time, it came to pass that came brought of the fruit. That's the summary I'm giving you. Of the ground and offering unto the Lord. That's not what God accepts, because they are sinners. And they have no access to him except by the blood. They knew from their father Adam and Eve. But one was insisting on his own way. I am alive. If you like, take it. You can't treat God that way in the son and get his blessing. See verse 4. And Abel, he also brought up the firstling of this flock and of the fat thereof. Not that he gave the right sacrifice, he gave the best sacrifice. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. You know the story very well, how Cain become vengeful, become an hater, and hated a man and killed a man because he was holier and blessed than him. But the story I'm showing you here is the life of Abel. They are giving God the best. When I was coming yesterday, we were coming yesterday from Akure, landed coming to Ado-Ekiti here. We met people because the road was so bad. When people know this is a story, they on the road trying to go ahead and feed the road. The danger is that it's hypocrisy. They stay in the same point. Tomorrow you come, you see them in the same point. You know them. How many of you know? So they are looking for money. Some of them, they jump onto the road and prostrate. He said, the energy you used to do all these things, if you used to farm, you would have had more money than what you are doing. And you won't go ahead and see them there and say, where's my best 1,000? But the one you want 1,000 meter, go for one. How many of you have seen them before and give them 1,000? You are looking. In fact, you meet them on the road. So what you do is to look for 50 naira somewhere. Abi, and what to offer? The money you don't need. Because sometimes in life, 50 naira, 20 naira in your vehicles can be so many as a change that you do. What will you buy? You are not a child that will be buying sweet. So when you see them there, they say, Babake, drop 20 naira. Because you don't want those money, you can give them. If you treat God that way and put 50 naira and drop it, you are doing the same thing you do on the road for those men in the road. Until you need the bah. You don't treat a person that's not honor. People don't know how they miss the best of God in their life. Riches and glory and grace, your faith. The faith of Abel is seen in the sacrifice. The lack of faith of Cain is seen in what he did. He gave what is convenient, what is easy, what he didn't want, what he can do without. I could do without the 50 naira, 100 naira I gave to those people on the road. Because it doesn't touch me, I don't remember I give them. Whether they thank me or not, doesn't affect me. But if I make a mistake and give them 2,000 naira my mistake, you will feel a pain. You agree? Why? Because they don't count. I didn't employ them. They are on their own. God is not one of them. God is more than that. Are you hearing me today? Look at Hebrews 11:4 and see faith in your giving. There's a faith in your giving. Faith is what we do with an offering plate. When the offering was going today, whatever you have given today, that's your faith. What you do with that offering plate is your faith. Whether you treat God like those I treated them on the road, where I give them 50 naira, 100 naira. Say, thank you, sir. God bless you. That's all I got from them. Because I don't need those money. What I needed, I checked it before I brought them out. I'm sure that I didn't give them 1,000 naira. I can't leave 1,000 naira. People, they have money in their hand. 1,000, 200, 100. They are using their hand to feel it. And when you feel 15 naira note, it look glossy this way, so you know it by feeling it's glossy. This 15 naira, so you drop it there. So he treated like that one. So he has no faith in that God. That's why he does what he does. If he has faith with intention, he will plan it. He will make him a priority. So God is look at what we do to see our faith. Look at Hebrews 11:4. Read it to me, everybody. Are you there? 1 to everybody. By faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous. Verse 5 now. Verse 4 now. God testified of his gift, and by it, he being dead, yes, speak. Your faith will speak. Faith speaks. It speaks. Or do I have faith to believe God? Faith speaks. That's why I asked them to phone and told them, even those things are 6.2 million, they are having, I want to buy for 5 million. Tell them, they will obey. And when I told them, I can't what I say. God said, if I say anything, you can have it. I said, tell them. And I'm not expecting to say no. So when they say yes, I already know. I said, be prepared. You are meeting me there. I meet you there to see that I give the check. That's faith speaking. They will obey you. Because you speak it, you believe it. The faith of Abel spoke. So faith is what we do with the offering plate. It's to do with tithe. So you give relationship to the amount of faith you have. If you don't have faith to give, you cannot give. Our spiritual life is highly related to what we give to him. I'm not saying to you that every time a rich man has more faith. I'm not saying that one. Most time, not necessarily how much, but how well. I'm not talking about the issue of how much. A person who has 10,000 and give God, God is great. And give God 3,000 is better than somebody who has a 10 million and give God half a million. Because it's what is left. What you have, it's a hard issue. It's how well, not how much. I can give you an example of what I'm saying. So faith and giving go together. Not today. Faith and giving go together. Tell your neighbor, faith and giving. Tell him very well. Go together. Faith and giving go together. Luke 16, 10 to 15. Faith and giving go together. Faith and giving go together. Hear what Jesus said. In verse 10 to 15, he that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in the much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in the much. Verse 11 now. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? Things that come from God, so faith, blessing, anointing, to deliver and help. If you have not been faithful in that which is another, who shall give you that which is your own? Verse 13. Give me verse 13 to 15. No servant can serve two masters. For either we hate the one and love the other, or else if we hold the one and despise the other, you cannot serve God and mammon. You can't serve God and mammon. Verse 15 now, the last verse here. See what he said, verse 15. He didn't think like verse 15 there. And he said unto them, ye are they that justify yourself before God, for men, but God knows your heart. For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God. So when the person does not like to give, it's because he does not have faith. Not today, write it down. When the person does not like to give, it's not it, doesn't like to tithe. And you see people today fighting obedience in tithing. Jesus said in last day, when he gave life, look at him parable. He said, when I come back, will I see still fit or not? Come men will be so selfish that they are thinking of myself alone. Myself alone will not buy a generator for the church. And God knows the television we are doing, we're reaching the world. The devil is angry that I'm reaching the whole world by television program. And who doesn't know that AC is good? Who doesn't know that equipment, well, sound, very well, not breaking, is good? He then wants Christians to hate God to a level that when you hate God and hate giving, you hate faith. When the person does not like to give, it's because he does not have faith. It's barren. Things which he cannot handle will creep in his life. Things which he cannot handle will creep into his life. He may have money at home, but something will be there. People wonder when they see me and say, God bless me. Yes, God bless me. Say, your children are ministers of God. They live right, they are best. Somebody said, when you look at your children, to give back to children make you happy. Yet they are minister children who are wayward, who are selfish, who are living immoralities, who are not serving God. As today, the church we have in London, our children's and for their families have traveled 2 hours since yesterday to come from where they are doing consultancy residency to London to stay, and 2 hours today they will go back to come to the church. Yet there are people who are there who consider money first. The money we spend on train to go to the church in London, and places they are 2 hours journey every Sunday. So you have to come on Saturday to meet the service and go on Sunday every week. That's commitment for you, because you have trained them. Yet today there are people today whose children are in this church, Ibadan to Abeokuta to Lagos. I said, which church? Where do you go? He said, they kidnap him, throw her out. What most common? Said this morning, be in that church. For me, said he has phoned me already. He will be in your church today. He into almost every month in church. They are 35. They are looking, but God, Christ died. The truth works. Say it works. Be serious with your Christian life. Things which we can't handle will creep up into our life if we don't settle down and we are barren in the areas of giving. When I say that, Proverbs 11:25, let me give you scripture for it. Let you say scriptures. Those who know the scripture, don't come. Hardness of heart will come to you. Poverty notwithstanding. Look at it, Proverbs 11:25. The liberal soul shall be made fat, that water shall be water also himself. God said, he that shall be water also himself. If you don't water anybody, you won't get any water. That's what I'm saying. If you don't water anybody, you won't get any water. I told you, I breathe oxygen in from the plant. I give them carbon dioxide. They breathe carbon dioxide, I breathe oxygen. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. Plant carbon dioxide for them, oxygen out. Vice versa, circle. If you break the circle, you're in trouble. My mother took care of me when I was small against witchcraft until I knew enough God's word to stand my ground. And when it was old enough, I was there for her for 26 years. And she went to glory. That is doing what I can do. She did her best. I did my best. That's how life works. To walk in blessing and long life. This is what God is saying. Galatians 6:7. Look at it again. Galatians 6:7. Let's have the foundations we are doing today. Your faith to the very top. The power of your faith. How it works. Hear what he's saying in verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man sow, that shall he also reap. You will never one day sow a mango and reap a tomato. You will reap what you sow. So it's serious. God is not one of them. God said Abel had faith. He called what he did faith. It was justly, I don't know. He didn't even know he had faith, but God said it, not me. It's not Dr. John said it. God said he has faith. He saw faith in his giving. He didn't know he had faith, but God said he had faith. If God said you have faith, you better know you have faith. Mark chapter 12. So for you to think that if I have enough money also, I will have faith. You know, at your level. Is a faithness. Faith is the largeness of your heart at your level. We have a story here in Mark 12, 41 to 43, of a widow. The last thing she had. And Jesus came to where they are casting money, where they are putting offering down. We want to teach a lesson. Look at what he said. Mark 12, 41 to 43. Let's see. Be jotting down and be reading your Bible. Opening. And Jesus sat over against the treasury. And behold, beheld how the people cast money into the treasury. And many that were rich cast in much. If today I come here to the offering bowl. Where's the offering bowl here? Is there any offering bowl around here? Is there any offering bowl here? If I come here and say, Ora, I told you, I drop offering. Come on, today is a Thanksgiving day. Don't put in envelope. Because there's no way that Jesus will have known what will give unless it's an open thing. We create an envelope for you to be easy. You know why we create an envelope? So that you will not squeeze the money. American pounds, American dollars, is around 300 exchange rate. People will squeeze 300 naira, 500 naira, than squeeze $1. Because we honor $1 more than 500 naira, but money is just equivalent. Because we have no respect. You put money everywhere. Some put in Brazil, trader, put it anywhere in their body, squeeze it. So we want to create a honor for currency. Currency means flow, something that can leave your hand to anybody else. So we now create an envelope for you to stretch it. So you have an idea that money is, you honor money to get money. But in the days that Jesus came to the temple, it is a Thanksgiving day today, and some of you pastors say Thanksgiving will be done. I now called Mr. Son. I said, Mr. Son, where's your? We brought Thanksgiving today. You brought it today, Thanksgiving. Where is it? Bring it out. Envelope, Abby. Receipt is very open. It open the money. Come and drop it. To do that, oh yeah. Where's your own? This is what Jesus did. If I do that today, where's the NTA man? NTA man came here today. He has gone, Abby. Say, Pastor, you Pharaoh. Jesus was saying, listen. I told you, he put something here. Sit down. This is what he did. This is what he did. He was there looking at how they are casting. God led Jesus there to teach them a great lesson. And he saw, when you know that the pastor is looking, say Jesus. The Pharisee don't know what he want to see. So some of them will change their money in their hand. I better increase the money because this man, this miracle worker, he may want to say something today. So they are putting big money there. I'm very impressed here. And Jesus was not impressed with any of them. You know why? They were given, what they are giving is big in the eyes of men. But what they have at home are much. Compared with what they have at home is nothing. But one woman came and said, I can't come to God empty-handed. This is the last I have. I don't even know how we hit in the afternoon. But God is more than a man in the road. It's more than a bread I buy. And he came in here and cast it there. And so called the disciple and said, that's the greatest giver. They gave, and they are having in mind that when I get back home, I have more than enough. She gave with faith that, Lord, the next meal, I will trust you for it. So you become a giver. It is not what you give that's the issue. What you have left that you have not given. Let's look at the scripture. Are you following me at all? Matthew 12, verse 41. Verse 41. Look at verse 41. Matthew 12, 41. And Jesus sat over against the treasury. In fact, he sat. I was not standing. I was not standing. I was not sitting. He said, give me a seat. He sat down. And behold, how the people cast money into the treasury. And many that were rich cast in much. And there came a certain poor widow, and she threw in 2 mites, which make a farthing. In the eyes of the world, when we are counting the money, they will say, is the poorest giver. That's what they say. But see something. Verse 43. Everybody, let's read 43 if we got everybody. And he called unto him, his disciple, and said unto them, verily I say unto you, that this poor widow hath cast more in than all they which have cast into the treasury. How can the smallest be the biggest? Because small plus faith equals big to God. That's what happened. It's small, but God, he doesn't have anything. You have to trust God. Faith is trusting God. But look at the next verse that follows, 44. For all they did cast in of their abundance, but she of her want did cast in all that she had, even all her living. 45. That's the story. Is there anything 45 there again? No 45 again. That scripture, that story. Are you following me today? So the widow's mite, you can see her faith. You can see her faith there. The widow's mite, Jesus said she had faith. She had faith. She gave God the total of what she had. So faith is an excellent sacrifice. Abel gave God the best of what God required, not a crippled lamp. Is it to give what you don't need? Is it to give what you don't need? Is it to give what you want to get rid anyway? Look at Malachi chapter 1, verse 6 to 9. That's what we give to those on the road. God is not one of them. Go and treat God in a way that you show you have no faith in your future, not faith in harvest. This is a year of abundant harvest. We're already reaping it here in the ministry. 4 million knockout of generator that God gave to us, and anything is happening. I know people that gave and God gave them a house. They gave $1 million and God gave them a house. And those people who gave the house are suffering. We don't know how we sold the house to you. Other people, they are asking for higher money. Your own is small, and yet something tells us you must buy, give it to. That's favor. God will give you favor. Look at Malachi chapter 1, verse 6 to 9. You better believe God and trust God for what I'm saying to you. A son honor his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where's my honor? God is looking for honor. And if I be a master, where's my fear? Says the Lord of hosts unto you. Verse 7, oh, that despise my name. You say, wherein have we despised your name? See what they did. Verse 7, you offer polluted bread upon my altar. You say, wherein have we polluted you? In that you say, the table of the Lord is contemptible. God doesn't mind. Doesn't mind. Give him 15 naira. Doesn't mind. You give him what you don't need. Verse 8 now. If you offer the blind for sacrifice, is it not evil? If you offer the lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now to the governor. Will he be pleased with you or accept your person? What he's saying? They look for animals they will not need. Like every year we pray 12 days fasting and prayer. And after every day we bring gift. And we send to the motherless home rice plus clothes. Some few years people will bring their leftover clothes. I stop it. We burn them. So from now, don't give something you don't need to the needy. Things that you buy. So when I travel abroad or anywhere, I buy things that are new, not my size. So when they come in and we are dropping them there, we drop new things. They are human me also. So I have given to God so they can take new things. Any rubbish there, we go and burn it. Not to ask something only worry. Till size is not good. I've one almost tearing. No, precious things. That's what God is saying to us here. And God was accusing them of giving God anything, just something. You know why? They have no faith that God can multiply what they give. If you have faith in God multiplying you, you will give without reservation. You will love the Lord with your heart. That's why God told Abraham in Genesis 22, verse 2, look at it. He said, give me the son you love. He didn't say, give me Ismail. Give me Isaac, the one you waited for 25 years to have. Genesis 22, and he said, take now your son, your only son, whom you love, and get into the mount of Mount Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering. And when he passed the test, God said, I will bless you now. May you walk in blessing of God. May you give God the best, the one you love. Everybody know that 1,000 naira is more loved than 50 naira. Why is it that God deserves 50 naira? Your MTN card deserves 1,500. But God deserves 50 naira. Is that right? In offering? It's not. It's not right in offering. People say, what do you offer for? Security men are paid. 3 of them to monitor and take care of this equipment here. The person cleaning the church is paid. Those typing and bringing things out they are working. They are workers. You are in part. This is an institution. This is a business of God in heaven and on earth. That you are involved with what you are doing there. That's what God is saying. Give God your best. God call it excellent sacrifice. That's your faith speaking. God smiled upon Abel's sacrifice. God's presence was strong upon his life. Because if you look at Cain, he brought what he wanted. What he wanted, he doesn't have blood. Blood is not there. And men like Cain today are upset in the church. When God rejected their honor because they disjudged their sacrifice, and the result they are given, God is a dishonor. Cain killed his brother. Men today are using their mouth to kill their brother that God has blessed. When God bless you, they are killing you with mouth. We don't even know how he got the money. How can anybody get money to buy generator? Like his favor. Because we are obeying God. Because we are obeying God. Some are obeying God. May you obey him. May God smell your sacrifice. The labor of the choir to be consistent to go ahead. Not to see your faith. You respond because you love and trust God. And there's no way we bypass others and bypass you. God will be glorifying your life. Let me give one scripture. 1 Corinthians 15:58. Everybody open to it. To see 1 Corinthians 58. It's a scripture you need to know about your life. You need to know. You need to know a song. Also read it from your Bible. If I were you, you will mark it. If you cannot cram it. 15:58. You mark it. So your faith is in your given. Anyhow, you gave God what is available. You didn't pay any price. But this one, Abel, excellent sacrifice, the first, the best, the thing that God requires, that is faith in action. And God says his faith is speaking. His faith is that many years ago, his faith is speaking as I'm preaching. He received blessing. Cain received a curse. Don't let your blessing be cursed. Be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. It means your faith will speak. Give me verse 58, a different version. If I were you, you will note it today and not allow anybody to discourage you around your giving. Because there's no one that sows a seed that will not receive bountiful harvest in God. Your faith, each time you are giving to God in church, no, my faith is talking. Each time the plate is going around, each time you come out, say, this is my faith. Don't think this is an offering. This is one of them. Faith. When you see a farmer bring so much farm seed to the farmland, he has faith to receive abundant harvest, so he will not be hungry when harvest time come. Read it with me, everybody. It's on the screen. Massive Bible. 1 to everybody with all this. For us, my dear friends, stand your ground and don't hold back. Throw yourself into the work of the master, confident of verse 58. And read together again, Amplified version of that verse. Is that right? Give me on the screen. It's on the screen. Read 1 to everybody. 1, 2, 3, everybody. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be firm, steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, always being superior, excelling, doing more than enough in the service of the Lord, knowing and being continually aware that your labor in the Lord is not futile. It is never wasted or to no purpose. Faith will always work. I say faith will always work. I pray your faith will work. Most things I'm saying today are not taught in schools. And I've seen people with brilliant people, first class, who are failures in life. Failures. And I've seen top class or a pass degree become successful. God, life and schools are different. School, 8 failure. When you hate and you fail in school, everybody hates you. But no, no. But life give you failure. In life, in school, nobody want to fail. But in life, until you fail, you don't learn. Are you hearing me? School give you a map. That's what a wise man said. But life give you nothing. In school, you can predict where you are going. In life, nothing is certain except God. Genesis 22, God told him, Abraham, Genesis 12, to go to a land. He will show him. Why not tell me the land I'm going? In the world, nothing is certain, but something is certain in God. You have to walk by faith to get to where you are going. Go to a land and go and sacrifice your Isaac. Which land? No name. You have to sense it when you get there. I say in school, they give you a map to predict what will happen. 4 years degree. You know when you finish. If there's no riot or no strike. But in life, it's not like that. So you must believe in God. Certainty is only in God. In school, the wise man said, school is about competition. I don't want to come last. I want to make first. But in life, it's about cooperation. You don't, if you compete in the world, you will just have high blood pressure. Because somebody will be ahead of you all your life. If you want to be the first, you just die anyhow. You have to go ahead and cooperate to go with God. So in school, we compete. In life, we cooperate to succeed. You partner with people